So I'm in my kitchen today with one of my favorite culinary colleagues, master soup maker, master cook, fabulous teacher, Marti Wolfson. Also has an amazing pedigree with a master's of science in functional nutrition. So it's like she's like the full Monty, not to mention that she is so much fun. And so whenever she is cooking up something, I want to know about it. So, like, when you think about soup, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Nourishing.
Nourishing.
And I'll tell you, one of my oldest memories is just being, having that kind of common cold as a kid, and the first thing I wanted was soup. Now, granted, it was Lipton noodle soup that my mother
Oh my God, the one with the red box with the white?
Yes,
right.
yes.
Oh, I know.
Yes.
With the saltine crackers.
Yeah,
right.
With the saltine crackers.
Yeah.
But it was so comforting. It was. Because, I think just because my mother would make it, right, and I could always count on it. And of course, then I went to culinary school and I learned how to make healthier versions of soup. But everybody I've ever cooked for, what they've always needed first was soup to help them heal.
What makes soup different than other recipes that you could make or other culinary pursuits?
Yeah. I think it's one of the easiest and fastest things to make.
Right.
And we're all crunched for time.
Right.
And I think we're all looking for a really well-balanced, healthy meal most of the time. And soup brings it. I mean, yes, there's some technique, but you don't need a lot of it. So many soups you can just chop and dump and either puree or have it chunky. But it's just one of the most accessible meals to make.
I think so too. Marti,
Rebecca,
what are we cooking today? What soup are you making?
we are doing a spicy Thai carrot, tomato, and corn bisque.
Wow.
We're going to the Far East though.
Oh my God.
I know. This soup kind of came out of me cooking for a client whose daughter is very sick. She loves soup. It's summertime, and they're world travelers, so she has a very good palate.
Right.
Right? So we were using chicken stock to get a bit of protein in her.
Right.
Okay. And then I wanted to add some good fat. So this is how the soup just kind of started percolating. I said, okay, well let's go to Thai with the coconut milk. And then I've got some Thai bird chilies. I've taken out the seeds because they are super spicy, and I knew she could only handle so much spice. Some basil. If you can get Thai basil, great, but this is just regular basil that's going to infuse in there. Okay. And then we've got some ginger.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm like thinking summer Thai coconut soup.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
With tomatoes and corn and carrot. And now you're throwing me off with
balsamic
balsamic
with the
vinegar.
balsamic. I know. Like, why not some Eastern vinegar, like rice
Yeah.
vinegar?
Or what's the balsamic for?
2 reasons.
Okay.
To sweeten it,
Right.
right? And then just to add a little bit of that sour punch.
Right. And maybe a bit of depth.
And yes, some of that umami, right?
Talk about
This is
fusion.
just playing in the kitchen.
See, that's what I love.
Yeah.
See, this is why you're
And
such an amazing
there's
cook.
no like rhyme or reason. I just kind of played one day and it worked, and I said, okay, let's
See,
try again.
isn't that the art of soup making? No, it's very alchemical.
If you don't have tomatoes,
Yeah.
you could also use some roasted red pepper.
Oh, and that you could get out of a
And
jar.
that you can just buy in a jar.
Wow. See how flexible soup making can be?
Exactly.
Right? There's no rules here. Oh my God, I'm having a moment.
Yeah.
It's like balsamic roasted basil. Oh my God. This is a new one for me.
And that's hard. Then I'm done today.
You could eat this just chunky if you wanted.
Yes.
Or
yes.
you could blend half.
Blend half, yeah. I was thinking that. Yep, if you wanted a little more texture.
I'm like one of those texture people myself.
Yeah, I mean for this, I was telling you about the young girl. You know, she just needed some really smooth, pureed soups.
It's got a kind of bisque texture, right?
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
No dairy.
No dairy.
I'm like dying to taste this.
Can we cheers to our friendship and everything that I've learned from you and we continue to learn together?
Oh, thank you. That's a good soup toast.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh my God. Here's the best compliment you can pay a soup maker is like, or somebody who's made soup for you, is when you can't stop eating it.
Or my mom's favorite line, tastes like more.
I love that.
That's when I know she likes it.
Oh my God. Tastes like more.